Good afternoon and welcome to Studio G. I'm Esraa Malha. Forces are attacking ISIS with the hope to liberate a key city. Last week, Friday, a couple of llamas got their 15 minutes of fame after escaping their handler and running loose in Arizona. Since the llamas went viral, they have been returned home. One of the handlers said the llamas were invited to our retirement community as therapy before they managed to escape.
Like so much fun. I would just forget the soccer ball and like keep pushing people in.
I feel like I would get so frustrated the fact that my short little legs wouldn't be able to reach the ball.
So much fun.
With the huge thing around us.
Anyways, that's all we have for you today. I'm Esraa Malha. Thanks, Clarissa. Today I'm with the newly elected president of the UNLV, Len Jessup. Welcome and good to see you here.
Thanks, Esraa. Good to be here.
Are considered one of the lowest universities for tuition, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So with that being said, we can also say that we're fighting for the Millennium Scholarship to be 15 credits rather than 12. Can we talk more about that, please?
So that's right. So the Elias and the other elected student leaders
Last year we had over 25,000 students that participated, right? When you think about just the high school age students that have the opportunity to participate, it was over 25,000 students that participated in advanced placement courses.
Perfect. What are the requirements for AP classes that students need to be aware of?
Big and most important is grit.
Sure, they haven't, it's still testing. I don't think it will be, but it's still in the cooking, so we'll see how that goes.
But I think it's a great idea because you have people who are working for news organizations in like the Middle East and not necessarily have to be in one newsroom to do like on the side. It would be better, I guess.
It's funny because like when we first started the season, I was worried about how to get stories, but then the ones that you really don't think of and you just shoot, it becomes the most, the closest to your heart, I think. Mm-hmm. So I just enjoyed it.
And your stand-up was fantastic. That's something we were all trying to do, was get nice get our own face in front of the camera.
As the national shortage in teachers continues to rise, CCSD is facing its biggest challenge since 2005, with needing more than 2,600 teachers for the upcoming school year.
It's really a teacher shortage nationally, but we feel it most acutely in Nevada because our colleges and universities put out less than 800 candidates per year
while they're substituting or teaching in the school district. Then when you come in, you need to have some experience in a school. You have to have some knowledge of the Nevada.
Although the number may seem large, CCSD has accepted the challenge. For Studio G, I'm Esraa Malha. A mobile app that continues to add new features to keep its users busy and updated with news. Snapchat. Recently, a priest in San Antonio says he is offering confession service through Snapchat. Other faithful believers disagree with the idea. For Studio G, this is Esraa Malha. While many may blame social media for their distraction or being away from nature, others are using it to get back to fun outdoor activities. Questival is a 24-hour race with more than 250 challenges. CEO Davis Smith explains to us what Questival is really about.
Which is an outdoor gear brand with a social mission. So every product is tied to a humanitarian cause somewhere in the world. It's about people. It's about finding ways to give back and make the world better. And so that's what Questival is all about.
These challenges are also a way to give the locals a chance to explore more of their cities.
I got 99 problems, but now packet ain't one.
For Studio G,
This is Esraa Malha.
earliest evidence of our human genus, Homo, was found in Ethiopia by a team of Arizona State University scientists and students during field research in 2013. I sat down with Brian Villamore, a UNLV anthropologist who led the research team in Ethiopia.
The reason it's important is because it looks like much later fossils. So before 3 million years, human ancestors were very ape-like.
With over 1,700 companies at the NAB show this year, I bring you what some companies showcased in the South Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center.
We're showcasing on the technology side APENPS, which is the most installed news production software system in the United States, a multi-platform news production system that allows anybody in a TV station or online to publish their news any way they need from the same centralized system.
When people think of Associated Press, historically they think of The Wire and their tech stores, but there's a lot more than just that.
This is all I have for you from this year's NAB show. For Studio G, I'm Esraa Malha. Mandy, good afternoon and welcome to your weekly update on international news. We take a look at the Middle East, where police mistreatment of Ethiopian Jews in Israel led to a protest in Tel Aviv. Moving north to the protests in Turkey, Turkish riot police clashed with hundreds of stone-throwing protesters in the first May Day march in Turkey. Earlier this year, the Turkish parliament passed a security bill expanding the state's ability to crack down on protesters, and they found explosive bomb-making materials in their apartments. The two women could face up to life in prison if they were convicted. We take a look at the Nepal after the 7.8 magnitude earthquake that left 1,000 dead and many injured. But now Nepal faces a huge challenge. The princess was celebrated in many different ways, but at night, let's just say the city was all covered in pink lights. This is all I have for you from around the world. Be sure to stick with us. Studio G will be right back.